Here we go. I think it'll be salty and gingery and sweet. And taste, well, this is really good. Okay, whatever you do, save this.
I live in Stockholm City and bike everywhere. All my clothes are vintage, I mix up socks and underwear. I'm a dresser between jobs, gay and vegan too. I hope the stories of my life will entertain you.
How do you do, Introverts? Welcome to Stories of My Life. So today, Sunday, this is my last day before I start working tomorrow, Monday. I'm still in bed, or I've been up. I've been having brunch, and I've been having lunch, and I've been cleaning. But now I'm lying on my back editing videos because I need to edit a lot of videos. Because remember this week, when Ulf and I was to Dollar Store, we were at Dollar Store, and we that took about 2 days to edit. So now I'm going to edit Wednesday. Then I have to edit sort of at least till Friday, because now as I'm working, I get up early in the morning, and that's when I usually sort of edit. So I have to be edited, have a lot of edits in the pipeline. Yeah. Other plans of the day is getting ready for tomorrow. See what I should bring to work. I need to start making sort of lunch boxes and stuff like that. Because, you eat on the go when you work in the theatre. So it'll be great fun tomorrow, meeting all the people who's going to be working. We're going to do I'm going to work on a farce, and that's not as many people as they usually we do musicals. Then there's a lot of people. Now, not so many. So it'll be tighter and less crowded. But just as fun. People, it's time to start thinking. Use your brain and think about dinner. And today's dinner, which I will make, not for you, but for me. Yeah, you make your own, because, we're so far apart now. Unless you're in this room now, and you're not, so I can't cook for you. We are making something called Sweet Corn HiyashiEvening. And I asked ChatGPT, AI, I'm going to say AI. I asked AI, what is hiyashi? And they said, well, it's just cold food. So, we're going to eat cold sweet corn. Let's start. And as always, I have uploaded the recipe on my blog. So if you want to follow along, please follow along. If you want to cook it, or if you want to save it, just go to my blog. Yeah, it's the easiest way. Makes 4 cold portions, and we're going to start by cutting 8 spring onions, the whole lot, and put them in a bowl. Now I want to know, are you the kind of person who replants these? Because I keep dropping them all over the kitchen. These sort of little stubs, because I've seen a lot of that going around on the interwebs. I have tried it, and it's sort of just, it's not worth it. It never happens. It never grows sort of into this lush spring onion that I want. Just some sort of sickly looking, sprout. To this, you then transfer 4 tablespoons of rapeseed oil, then 2.5 teaspoons of soy sauce, and then 2 teaspoons of white wine vinegar. I'm really pleased with the organization of my kitchen. I have organized it fantastically. That shelf over there is Mediterranean course of ingredients. This is Asian, and then our Middle Eastern down here. And then, of course, there's a mishmash. But I always know where to go. Before I sort of went, because I had sort of vinegars at one place. And now sort of I just know, am I cooking Mediterranean? This is where I'm going. Am I cooking Asian? Here. Easy. Then you set aside and you get your blender. You add 150 grams of sweet corn. So add 1.5 tablespoons of white miso paste. 1 garlic clove. Then we roughly cut 1 knob of ginger. And I like ginger. And I like knobs. This you add 4 tablespoons of canola oil or rapeseed oil. It's the same thing. And a deciliter of water. Then we blend until smooth.
And then it's time to cook the noodles, and these are sweet potato noodles. You add 300 grams. This is a little bit more, but you know, I'm a rebel. So anyway, you cook them in unsalted water until they're done. You know, the instructions on the packet and all that. Then it's time to cut a cucumber lengthwise and then cut into four parts. And then you sort of shrivel all the parts, because shrivel, that's not the word. Well, it is, but you don't use it often regarding cucumbers. But, you know, lengthwise. And you put them all in bowls, because now we start building this delicious dish. And then we drain the noodles and let cool. Look at them. They look almost like some sort of intestinal worm. Intestinal? And then you take 250 grams of smoked tofu. I've got a little more here. And then you sort of put them... I'm doing this differently. I'm going to do one that I'm going to eat now. And these are for tomorrow or the day after. And then I'm going to sort of fix upside down. So I will add what's going on top at the bottom, because then I will sort of flip them into a bowl. You have about 100 grams of cherry tomatoes, which is roughly 6 cherry tomatoes. So there will be 2 cherry tomatoes. No, that's wrong. Then you add 50 grams of sweet corn, or what's, you know, left. Time to add the spring onions. You add the noodles, or in my case, I added them before and then I added some extra on top. Now, it's time for the sauce. The easiest way will be to spoon it, because if you drizzle, you might not get them evenly distributed. The sauce almost looks like custard. I realise I need to taste it. Here we go. I think it'll be salty and gingery and sweet. And taste, well, this is really good. Okay, whatever you do, save this recipe for the sauce, because that sauce, damn. Bon appetit. Let's go out on the balcony. Oh, looks a little wind there. But who isn't? Yeah, I can feel it. Autumn is coming. Just sort of, the heat is gone. The sun is out and then it's hot. As soon as the sun goes away. These noodles are really long. Okay, I need to sort of start remembering these great recipes. I've got something you're about to... You should add 5 grams of basil leaves. I've got that. I would add them now. You should add them the last thing you do, but... yeah. So this is Thai basil, and it is strong. It really adds something to it. To think of it, I think this is a dressing, because it is not a sauce, because it's cold, and it's served with cold food. Of course, there are sort of sauces that you serve with desserts that are cold and stuff, but yeah, this is, let's call it a dressing. From now until the sun goes down, I will be lying out on the balcony reading, possibly after the sun goes down as well. Now it's 10:30 and I finished the damn book. I'm not really interested in the writer Josephine Fay, I think. I've read 3 books of her now, and they sort of... I like detective novels where you sort of can puzzle, you know, the answer. You can sort of get the answer. You think at least that, oh, I might have gotten that. This last one, no. They're more thrillers, but not thrilling.
Well, he was out of work, just minding his day. Then a friend from said, come right away, I'm moving on. I've got a new plan, but I don't know you'll be perfect. You're the dresser man.